This covers the whole damn town, pretty much. Honestly. What do I do about this? What do I do? Cambridge is a small place, so let's we'll put a stop there. We'll put a stop here. We'll put a stop, let's say here, and then we'll put a stop here, I guess. And then we'll go back the other way. Does this make the most sense? Honestly, I'm not sure. Do I have a road depot? No. Let's put one down at the end of this road. Okay, buy stagecoach. Let's buy 6 of them. And then we will set a new line. Which goes here, 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 here. This will be the Cambridge bus. Okay. Hopefully we don't get plunged into vicious debt. And that guy's full. Think we can get away with 2 of them? Well, we were definitely at time for this episode. If you're hearing this and it's near the beginning of the next episode, what I did was I just kept recording and then I put in a cut. So that might be what I do, because I'm feeling kind of lazy today and I don't feel like stopping and restarting. I'm just trying to get as many of these done as possible. Where are you going? You've got 170 to Upper Montgomery. Uh-oh. We're gonna need more trains. I just took one off the route. We're gonna need more trains. How about you? Are you full? You're almost full. And I wonder if those guys are going to Montgomery. I'm gonna guess not. So, what do we do about that? Oh man, Irving, hella crowded. Not ideal. We need another train. Oh, there is another train. We got like a following section. Oh wait, no, you're the train I just looked at. Where's the next one behind it? You? Yeah, and you're still pretty full too. So this is not ideal. Not ideal. You know what? We can standardize this fleet, I think, if we take out some loan. Like 4 million bucks of loan should probably do it. And then I go to Lexington Main Line. Bro, where is it? Lexington Main Line. Then I go to U, and I go replace with Mogul and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of our money just disappeared again. Cool, I'll just borrow a little more. Why not? Why not? What's the problem? Okay. 6.5 million. Cool, now we have no money, massive debt. But at least we have a standardized fleet of trains here. And Mobile has how many people? It has 274 people. Cambridge is 144. Montgomery has 260. So Mobile is doing better than these other towns, but honestly, I think it would be acceptable to cut it out of the mainline schedule. I think we would be okay if we did that. That might take some of the pressure off. So this is going to be kind of a shock, because it's going to F with everything, but yeah, okay. Cut 5, 6, and 7 out. Okay, so 7. We'll go from the bottom. 7, 6, and 5. And so now that will terminate there. Wait, what? Oh, you're broken now. And I'm going to set the terminals. Lexington Main Line is going to use Terminal 1. And then the Cambridge branch will use 2 and 3, I guess. Well, for now, I can keep the Cambridge branch on Terminal 2 only, because there's only one train. Yeah. Yeah, that'll play. Turn around. Get out of here. I don't really care about Mobile. Mobile is not doing it for me. In fact, if I look at oh, what do we do? Bump bump shoot. Oh, man, you can't just go around. You can't go around. All right, whatever. Go. I mean, yes, you've got nobody on you. Yeah, of course not. Where are you? You're not going anywhere because you don't know where to go. You're just totally lost. You know what? Hold on. Turn you around again. Take the food train. You. And let's mess with your schedule. Manage line. We will say that you... Can you even get over to the other platform? No, you cannot. You're not scheduled to stop here, though. Ah, my bitch. I don't know how to fix this right now. I mean, I can think of how to fix it, but there are no good solutions. No, and I can't do that. Shoot. Are you causing traffic jam yet? Yeah, you are. Okay, I need to get you out of here. You know what? F it. If I turn you around, can you figure yourself out? Go the other way. Yes. Yes, because there's a crossover here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Problem solved. Wait. Why'd you stop? No, you fool. Now will you move? Okay. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Turn around. There's no... Oh, that's part of the problem. Because this crossover is completely useless right now. If I do that... can you leave? Oh, well, I guess we won't know until the autosaving is done. You've got 11 people on and you're going the wrong way. This created much more headache than I had anticipated from what I wanted to do here, and we have so, like, negative dinero now. So much negative dinero. Let's get you out of the way. Now you can go. How's this doing? Okay. Yup. How's this doing? Still way more steel than lumber. Although not that much more. Like, it is still consuming the lumber. You've got 37, which... Where's the boat? there's the boat. How are you doing? Oh, wow, look at all that money. Okay, well, maybe the boat idea is pretty solid after all. Okay, anyhow. You're coming through there. You are... Yep. Offloading, going back that way. There's a lot of people getting on the bus. This place is probably going to need the trolleys. So let's do that. Magic wand. Wrong thing. Streets. Magic wand. Electric tram track. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, shoot. Can I undo that? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, no, what have I done? Okay, that looks correct. Okay, we'll do that. I did not mean to blow up those 3 houses. I apologize. Okay. Also, wait, where is our depot? Oh, it's down there. We need a connection to the depot. Wait, do we? Hold on, I have an idea. Monty Bus. Give me, switch me to you, Monty Bus. Yes. Select all of these. Replace vehicle with. Oh, wait a minute. No, but I want to replace them with a tram. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Buildings. Give me the tram station. Electrical tram station. And then we need to take the Monty Bus vehicles. Manage vehicles. Oh, you know what? What if I just built a whole bunch of San Diego electric trolleys, which can carry 7 people? Wow, what an upgrade. How many Monty buses do we have? Oh, there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, what if we built 12 Monty trams? Oh, we don't have the money for that. What if I took out an even bigger loan to build 12 Monty trams? Assigned them all to the Monty Bus. And then I managed the vehicles, and I grabbed all of the Monty stagecoaches, and I said, oh, that's the wrong thing. Sell vehicles. Oh, and they just vanish. They just crumble to dust in the middle of the street. I thought they would go to the depot. Well, whatever, it works. Well, Cambridge is doing its thing anyway. And this is working. I like this. There are 63 items waiting, and this guy can carry 70. We're getting to the point where, honestly, if I were to put a second ship on that line, I don't think it would be a problem. Oh, there's even more going into here. Holy cow. Has this helped at all? Has my rearrangement helped at all? It seems to have not really helped my profit, that's for sure. But this is working okay. What if I... Oh, Montgomery does need bricks. And it is long enough to handle these trains. If I added a third one, it might actually help. The problem is the station catchment area does not even come close. So what I will have to do is I'll have to add a truck station here with all that money that I have. Ah! Come on, make some dang money. Sending out the trolleys. It's just a Home Depot shed on wheels, is what it is. It's not even a shed, it's like a pole barn. It doesn't have, you know, it doesn't have walls. This place is doing well enough, though. I mean, look at the charts. Line is go up, so that's solid. We like that. This place also wants food. Irving wants food. How's the food demand in Irving going? Really bad. kind of cruddy, honestly. Well, you know, can't win them all. We're definitely going to need another train here. Is this guy full? Yeah, he better be. We're going to need a second train. Yep, so here comes the iron ore train. I hope that hasn't, like, seriously impacted everything. At least we're back in the black again, but it seems like we're not doing great. Yeah. Um, Not good. Although Railroad made $5 million in 1893, so that's something. I mean, I think if I just stop fiddling with it, it'll make some money. But I keep fiddling with it. Also, wait. Water. Water made money one year, and then lost money the next year. Because it takes so damn long, I guess. Uh, we could also definitely use a second steel train, and now we don't have the capital to, like, make use of it. To make use of the extra production, we don't have the capital. You're still full, though. That's the thing. That's the takeaway here, is this train is full. You missed it. And you're going to Cambridge. Okay, we have some money again. We have a little bit of money again. We definitely need more capacity on this run. I mean, Cambridge seems like it's grown quite a bit. Oh my god, yeah it has! I was gonna say! Like, oh my goodness, look at that. It just shot up. So, you know, that's something. I think it's bigger than Montgomery now, isn't it? Oh, it's close. It's close. And both of these places are demanding construction materials. So, you know, that's something. Okay. Well, how much would it be to clone this train? The value is 240K. How much would it be to clone this train? Uh, Not enough money. It doesn't say. Okay. Well, how much money is enough money? It's got to be a couple million, right? Okay, 2.5 million. Okay, we should have enough now then. No. Oh, no depot found. Oh, that's a different problem. Um, no depot found. Interesting conundrum there. Um, where should I add a depot? Probably here? Oh, there is something I want to do for this line, though. Cambridge branch. When it comes through Montgomery, I want to say that it can also use track 3. This is track 3, I think. What does that mean? Okay, let's find a spot for a depot. Which would probably... No, we're not... I don't want to be in upgrade mode. Nope, not helpful. Not helpful. Yeah, how about we do it from the other direction and then it works. It just works. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we should be able to clone it. The Lexington fuel refinery closes. Oh no. Anyway. Manage vehicle. Clone. How does picking up passengers work if it's using an alternate terminal? That's something I'm curious about. Also, is the other one actually making money? I probably should have checked that before. Okay, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. It's not making as much money as it was doing the mainline service, but it's performing an effective service now. And if I go over here and pull up Lexington Mainline, if I can see the charts. Okay, it doesn't really seem to have made a difference, in all honesty. But you know, that's maybe a good thing. If it didn't go down, that's probably a good thing, all things considered. 119. The real question is, oop, little bit of lag there. The real question is, can I double up on you and make money? I think so. The double real question is, how much is waiting here? 69. Perfect. So maybe I don't want to mess with that, otherwise we're going to overflow this. What I actually should probably do is add a terminal here. Figure, cargo, 75 cargo items. Like that. That way when the ship unloads, it doesn't obliterate the capacity of that place. What's next? Is there an oil refinery on a river anywhere? I don't think so. Ooh, a 10-wheeler! They're 2 million bucks a piece. Whew. Let's see. Alright, so this this line, the wood line, has been doing all right. Um, Something that I would like to do is buff the heck out of it, because currently these guys, they carry 5, they go 20 kph. If I... Nope. If I click on one of these vehicles, and I manage vehicles, and I could theoretically replace them all with this guy that carries a little bit more and goes a little bit faster. Yeah, let's do that. It's only $1 million. Yeah, that's what a steam truck sounds like. Just like a Detroit diesel. Okay, so it still does manage to pick people up, so that's good news. Maybe just reduces the loading speed. That would kind of make sense. And you are still full. So that's really something, actually. I'm kind of impressed. I want to double up on you. Can I? I think we should. I think we could. And at the very least, it'll move more wood. So like it'll be doing something. So let's clone you. Why not? We have the money. Let's do it. Maybe my decisions will never come back to bite me because we're just too good at this game. And by that, of course, I mean that this is the kind of game where you aren't, like, it isn't that hard, and I know that that's like me speaking from a position of privilege. Like, I play an awful lot of these kinds of games. I've been playing them for a gazillion years. I'm an ancient human being. But, despite the fact that, and I do appreciate the balance of, the new stuff is very expensive, and I do feel like I am on a razor's edge a little bit. I think at the end of the day, it really isn't that hard to make a buttload of money in this game. Especially because we're moving machines now, and look at this. Machine ship. Oh, never mind. Why is the balance low? Why is it below 0? You make a gazillion dollars. Oh, because you only do it every 3 years. That's not great. What about another one? What if I send in more trains? Or boats? Send in more boats. What to do next? We're making money, so that's something. Yeah, we're making money, and there's still plenty of that to go around. And we're starting to tip back on the balance. What are our passenger trains are using moguls, except for you. Our passenger trains are using moguls, and so their maximum speed, all things considered, is what? 75 kilometers per hour. Now, the coaches that we have can get up to 80. Okay, that's not very impressive. So, yeah, those are fine. There's really no reason for me to go and grab a 10-wheeler. And, of course, the Baldwin 6 wheels are finally gone. Still haven't used our new station for anything. Still not sure what I want to use it for. Okay. Plano is sort of, I feel like it's having an identity crisis. It looks way bigger, it's got all these extra roads, and it's just not happening for you, Plano. Montgomery Fuel Refinery. Alright. Interesting because these both take the refined oil, I guess you could call it. Oh, that makes me want to play Factorio. Okay, I wish I had the time to do, like, videos every day like I used to. It would be grand. It surely would. Okay. Charts. This will be fine. Uh-oh. Oh, what the hell? How? How? Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Right. I forgot. I forgot. Totally on me. Let's just, let's just, let's just scoop this through here. Actually, wait, what side is that on? Oh. Well, don't really have much of a choice. It's going to be lopsided on one end. And it doesn't really matter. This is just sort of a low-speed area. Well, it's not really a low-speed area. It's a branch line. It's not like it's crazy busy. Right now we've got 2 trains instead of 1, and that's why there is a problem. But hopefully it'll clear itself up eventually. How is this line doing now? Better. Definitely better. This is where an if-then statement would be really useful. Oh, wait, never mind. Jeez, how much did you just make? About $1 bazillion. And how is Montgomery doing population-wise? What do the charts look like? Ooh, what happened to you? Oh. Oh, your destination's just plummeted. Really? What happened? The line usage for Irving, Mobile, and Cambridge is abysmal. What happened? Also, wait, why did that guy just do that? Are these not connected anymore? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, when I did that, I broke it. That's why. That's what's happening. Because this thing has no catchment area. Whoa! I didn't. What? Why are you doing that? Also, all right, hold on. Pause. Yep. 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 Get out of here. Get out of here. Um, we're gonna redo this from scratch. Streets, small street, with tram tracks. Hold shift. Wait, what? What? What am I doing? No, I just didn't want it to... Oh, 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 oh. I have an attachment. I have a connection point right there. Does this have a connection now? No. How did I do this last time? Can you not? Like so. Like so. Come on. Work with me. Okay, yeah, that. That's what I want. And then I want that. Yes. And then I want this. Then I want that. Okay. And so that can't happen again. I kind of want to add like a little depot building down this end, maybe, and then a stub of a street, just to save my bacon in the event that I screw that up again. Um, passenger buildings, small side building. Oh, well, it's not small enough because it keeps breaking everything. Why would I want to do that? Why can't I just put a building there? Oh, come on. That has a bigger footprint, but it's so little. It's just a little guy. Well, what if I instead just add a thing there, and then I go back to streets? This is where I wish I could have like a pedestrian path. Um, no tram track. No, how about I don't delete that building? Really? I've got to pick one or the other. Either I wreck the building. Oh wait, no, it just doesn't show if it's a collision. No, the building is much too large for me to avoid wrecking. Oh well. Crack a few eggs or whatever. Now that we figured that out, hopefully things will go back to normal, and I will not be in... I won't end up in tremendous amounts of debt because the trains have stopped being able to pick up people. Yeah, the condition is very bad. Sing me a sonata about it, buddy. How are you doing? Still not great, you know? We're still not, like, moving much food. It's had a couple of years where it almost broke even, and I don't really know how that happened, but it did. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not really going to complain about the situation there, because it's propping up Irving a little bit, and Irving is I mean, look at that. Irving's huge. Irving is almost breaking the chart. And of course, the connection to Montgomery was not doing too great. Yeah, so I think my idea was I was going to make Plano a terminal station for a local service that went Plano, Irving, Montgomery, or maybe even Plano, Irving, Montgomery, Mobile, and then have a through service that went Lexington, Plano through the big station, Irving, Montgomery. But I'm going to need more room at Montgomery if I want to do something like that. Step one is probably going to be replacing this freight platform with a passenger platform because the freight platform is actually doing nothing. And if we're going to do a freight station, we should probably put it somewhere else. So let's do that maybe. Let's start working towards that. It's kind of an overly complicated thing to do. But what is this game if not, like, that's what it wants us to do. This game wants us to play it overcomplicated like. So this needs both of the things to, like, produce the output, right? Like, I know that it doesn't need both of the things to accept the input, but it does need both to produce the output. So I'm not going to mess with that right now. Okay, this could be better. What I should have here. Also, whoops, I don't know what that was, but that looked terrifying. I'll do this, and then will it allow me? Yes, it will. Okay, but like, don't, don't be like that. Who's trying to cross over here? But I want you to do that. Um, what if in order to make this happen, what I do is, because there is no reason for that to happen. I'm gonna try something. It might break everything. Did that change anything? Okay, that worked. I don't, I don't like that, but it worked. Okay, well, what's next? We could do our overcomplicated passenger thingy. I keep using when the camera flips out. I apologize. It's me using middle mouse button to try to move the camera, or to try to pan instead of right click. Well, at least you've got 100% transported. Okay. What do? What do next? I also need to. I need to connect Oceanside as well, and I assume that's a long way uphill. I feel like I should explore this. How large is Oceanside? Oceanside is 217, which is smaller than Mobile, and probably smaller than Cambridge now. Oh no, Cambridge? What happened? Oh, okay. You plateaued a little bit, which is fine. You know, some people they do peak in high school. Um, yeah, okay. And it did. This town definitely filled out quite a bit with that jump. Oceanside. Oceanside and Cambridge are like begging to be connected by bus, right? You've got this to yeah, no, let's do that. Why not? Let's do that. Um, and then I will delete this, and the game might get mad at me. Okay. What is the fastest? Okay, we can switch back to normal speed now. Um, let's see. So our train station is in sort of residential area, right? It covers a lot of the residential stuff in the catchment, and it's also got some of the commercial. It's furthest from the industrial. This everything sort of meets up in the center of town here in Oceanside, and if I put in a, a bus stop, it covers a lot of the town. Like honestly, kind of an unreasonable amount of the town. Um, the real question is anyone from here going anywhere? Okay, yeah, Cambridge a little bit, probably because I just connected them. Okay. And nobody's going anywhere else because there are no real connections between the two of them. Yeah, this guy was in a totally isolated road network, which I honestly didn't really think was a thing that happened. I'd heard that it was, and I went, really? Because that was such a huge thing in Transport Fever, was having all the road network, like everything's connected. Unless the game really couldn't figure itself out, and then it would kind of have a conniption. But here, I guess they've loosened those requirements quite a bit. And I think what I should do, maybe, is put a bus station here. Okay, because that didn't cost too much. And this will get some decent coverage of downtown. We will also add, like, an internal bus network. But for now, I'm going to add a bus stop towards the edge of town, as is sort of traditional at this point. Okay. And then I'll add another one again towards the edge of town here. Oh, there already is one towards the edge of town. We will double up on that. And then it will stop here. And if I look in here, the fastest thing we have that can carry passengers is still this, which goes 20 kilometers per hour. On the flip side, if I were to go and look at the tram depot, this goes 25, which, I mean, you know, it's a little better. It runs $9,000 a year, whereas the horse-drawn carriage runs $5,000 a year. Sorry, I wasn't reading that right. It's probably reasonable enough to do the horse-drawn carriages. So let's buy, or sorry, the stagecoach. Let's buy 10 of these to start with. And we're going to select these, and we're going to make a new line, which is going to run here, here, which is going to be good because it's going to cut off that that section a little bit. Or, you know, it's going to make getting to that end of town faster. Then Miller Street here. So, yeah. I think this is good. I think this is good. I kind of want 8th Street to be the other terminal, but I don't get to decide that. I guess. I guess I don't get to decide that. So I'll let these guys go, which is going to be, this is going to be the OC bus. The original character bus. And then I need to look at the distribution of stuff in this town. So, industrial, residential, and then commercials over here. Which makes things a little bit tricky. I'd love to run something from down here, stop here, and then another stop down here in the residential area. I might honestly just leave it for now, because, I don't know, because it is what it is. That, like it'll handle itself. It has most of the town coverage, and it's really just a boost to our train line, probably, given enough time. You're just moseying. Oh, because this guy. This guy is not moseying, though. How did you get stuck behind him? Oof, okay. I think we need a couple more vehicles for this. The Irving Distributor. Manage vehicles. Let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's, just switch these with... Oh, it's auto-saving. Let's switch these with the truck. And then we will also just make a few more of them. Yeah, there we go.